'cause you never can tell. There just might be a gremlin in your house.
All right, welcome back. Again, it's Aaron Enright, your host and commissioner for the Enright Sportsbook and Lounge Guillotine Fantasy League. This is the Week 12 Elimination Show. I can't believe that we've gotten 12 weeks. We've eliminated 12 teams, and here we are with 6 teams left. It's insanity. And this week is a tough one. Jeremy is one of the guys that I've known probably for the longest in my entire life, and him and his wonderful wife, Jennifer, the Gremlins. Unfortunately, they only scored 63.82. Let's take a look, though. So this was the Monday before the game. Here's what we had. We had Gremlins had 40.12, and then we had Daddy Mike with 75.06. So it's going to take an amazing day out of CMC to save the Gremlins. Unfortunately, he had a good game, but not enough, and also Daddy Mike had some scores. And so, again, the Gremlins have been eliminated. And as always, they were gracious enough to give us a goodbye message. So, Jeremy, Jen, take it away.
Hi, everyone. We're the Gremlins. I'm Jeremy Lenz.
I'm Jennifer Lenz.
So you like our team name? No, quick postmortem on what happened. So last week we won the league. We did very well. That was our second time to win the whole league, and we came within like a point of winning one other time. And AI had projected us, if y'all noticed, this week we were projected to win the whole league. And AI don't lie, but apparently it does, because we did terrible. It started off with Josh Allen. He comes down to Houston, Texas. We're from Houston. We're Texans fans. But he did not do very well. And by his standards, he did not do very well. And it was, I think, 10 points. But that's not so terrible that we couldn't have potentially won. The real death knell was we had 3 players, DeAndre Swift, running back for Chicago, Dallas, what's his first name, the tight end from Philadelphia, and Stephon Diggs, that did a combined 7.4. You can't win this league and this late in the game with doing that poorly. And it was so sad because we had Tucker Kraft from Green Bay as our tight end, and he was killing it, but he got hurt. Jen, anything to add?
I guess that's what happens when we let you coach the team for the week. Maybe you should stick to designing those uniforms.
This is true. And we did design our own team uniforms. They look pretty cool. You have to dress for success. Okay, well, it was great seeing everyone. Terry, seeing you on video. Alec, Kara, Jason, haven't seen you in a long time. We wish everybody well, and we got some really good players to go bid on. We got a cat about to walk through here. I would go after Josh. I would go after Puka. And, of course, Christian McCaffrey. He did pretty well, 23 points last week. So good luck to everybody. We'll be watching.
Best of luck. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
That I think the cat was one of the main characters in that whole thing. How that cat came in there and Jeremy just kept on going. I love it. And Jen, you're not wrong. Don't let him coach. Just take over the reins. This is what happens when you allow him to coach one week, and now you're gone. But what about those team uniforms and the cheerleading? Let's take a look at that again. That's pretty impressive. I mean, look at that stuff. You got the Mogwai on there, the ears with the cheerleaders. I don't know why the one cheerleader doesn't have her hand up as well, but she's a rebel. She doesn't want to. So, but I started to think, I wonder what mine would have to look like if I did the same. What about that? I don't know if that would be so great, but I think I have no other choice. They'd have to have the robes. The dude abides. All right. We did have a high point winner again this week. And last week we were talking about him just barely skating through, but not this week. Josh's frozen banana is on top and hard as a rock. All right, I'll let this one go. He did great. He had 135.32 points. Jamar Gibbs with 57.9. He's a beast. Jonathan Taylor, though, the one that he picked up, the big prize from last week, 7.6. Didn't perform as well. Hopefully that's not the case this coming week. And then he also had Rashee Rice with 20 and Hunter Henry with 21. So Josh's Frozen Banana, congratulations. You're a high point winner. Again, doesn't do anything other than is because we saw what happened with the Gremlins. Let's hope that that doesn't happen to you. But with them being eliminated, I went hunting for some gremlins. And unlike the movie where the guy just carelessly handed over some food or left some food out, I'm going to physically give them food and let them run rampant because I got myself Josh Allen for 113. Now, I overpaid. There's no doubt about that. But this is a game changer. I mean, Josh Allen is the number one quarterback in the league. I couldn't take any chances. I knew that Rob Ward, National Razor, had some money to spend as well. So I had to carefully figure out, and it took me all day. Matter of fact, even in my dreams, I couldn't even get to the Yahoo site in my dreams. I was like trying to click it, and I couldn't find out if I got him or not. That's how invested in I was. So congratulations to me. I also grabbed CMC, another awesome gremlin who will now be a part of Uncle Dude Abides, and I got him for $52. However, Rob Ward didn't do too bad himself. For $63, he got him some Puka Nakua, which is one of the best wide receivers in the game. So congratulations, buddy. That's going to set us both up. And now if you take a look at it, so let's take a look at what we have left over. Even with that spending spree, I still have the most at 154. National Razor Rob Ward at 146. So we're really close, so that'll be interesting if both of us survive these next couple of weeks of having some money to even build that even bigger. And then we got Houday and the Blowfish for 47, Daddy Mike with 45, and then unfortunately Josh's Frozen Banana and Champ Daddy have no more money. And it was funny, so if you took a look at, for Josh Allen, both Houday and the Blowfish and Daddy Mike, they put in their 47 and 45. They were going all in if they could get them, so unfortunately, that's the part about spending that money. So anyhow, we're getting into week 13. That starts tomorrow, and tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So really, honestly, I am thankful for everyone who joined this league. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Myself and Michelle Snell, the Queen of Hertz, we're actually going to go to Detroit and be at that Thanksgiving game with Detroit versus Green Bay. So everyone have a great Thanksgiving. Take a look at that game. We'll be probably way up in the rafters there, but we're inside that stadium. So anyhow, have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you soon. Good luck, everybody, on week 13.